All right, all right, all right. Settle down. Settle down. Come on in. Got some things we're going to discuss here. Did my summer list yesterday, and here were some alternatives. Terracotta, Eau de Merveille, Paris Riviera, which I love, Jiki, which is always an option in the warmer weather. But I think I've shown some of these in last videos. That's kind of why I had kept them out, and I wanted to show new things. Scent of the day. This had almost made my summer list. The reason I decided to keep it out was because I had it in my spring video, so I wanted to showcase some other things, and that was really why I decided to put Eau de Magnolia in, which is a gorgeous fragrance of itself. We're going to open this up. I've decided not to return it. Fuck Fragrance X. I'm not going to deal with them, and it's not worth the headache nor the couple extra bucks. If I knew this is what I was going to get, I never would have purchased it for that price. My issue is I wanted the older bottle. As far as reformulations go, I'm not a reformulation conspiracist. I still got that wrong after 3 fucking tries. Conspiracy theorist. I'm not a fragrance reformulation conspiracy theorist. Fuck, oh, I am. You know, at worst, it's probably 90% as good as, you know, the older bottle, and I'm not gonna give myself a headache or drive myself nuts for 90%. But let's go outside. We'll talk about this. I'm wearing this today. Is my scent of the day. I'll talk about some other things. We'll do a weather check. So come on in. Do your thing. Take your stuff off. Don't touch anything. You can look. You can spray. I really don't care. It's just jock talk. Let's go. I had to have the AC on. It's absolutely melting outside. Ridiculously hot. I feel like I'm in the desert in Saudi Arabia or something like that. But I mean, it's a nice day. I mean, it's nice outside. The sky's clear and everything like that. But it's just really vile, sticky, sweaty balls and bunghole and all that dirtiness is just really nasty. I want to give a quick shout out to a lot of the people. I haven't been on for, it's been about a good 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. So all the people that were concerned about me and reached out and asked how I was doing and when I was coming back, thank you so much. It means the world to me that somebody is actually concerned about my well-being. I'm fine. Everything is great. I had some personal matters I had to tend and been kind of busy with that kind of stuff. I did set up this is what I want to get into, a Buy Me Coffee support page. So I want to shout out to my first 3 supporters, longtime viewer Catherine, Anthony, and Frankie, which were all very generous with their support. Thank you so much, guys. This is something that I've actually been dealing with, so I wanted to do it for myself, and I want to talk about it. Limited beliefs and the limited beliefs that I have about myself or you may have about yourself. And we all carry limited beliefs about different things. Some might be love. They believe they're not worthy to be loved. Others are around money or friendships or careers, or it could be, a number of things. But for me, it was always, I had this limited belief, possibly because of my upbringing, possibly because of the company that I keep, that it wasn't okay to be supported or make a monetary gain on YouTube because I'm talking about stuff that I love and I'd be considered a sellout, or because I'm not Jeremy Fragrance with 1 million subscribers, I'm not worthy of being supported, which simply isn't true. Nothing is true. Everything just is. That's a belief that I had to get over, and just really with sitting by myself in the meditation and letting a lot of these feelings bubble to the surface for me are things that I've dealt with in a very healthy way, and have been able to conquer, really. As far as the people that I keep company with, you know, I was one of those guys at one time thought, you know, if you're making money on YouTube on perfumes, you're a sellout, you're this, you're that, which simply isn't true. I see it from all corners. If people are selling t-shirts on their YouTube channel, you know, they're sellouts, they're not worthy. Or if a YouTuber has started or launched his own perfume line, you know, a shill, you know, there's a different word for everything. It just simply isn't true. People are free to do what they want, and if they want to start their own perfume line, if they want to sell t-shirts, there's nothing wrong with that. If they want to be supported, and you know, that's really a reflection on you and your limited beliefs. If you do feel like that, you feel like you're not worthy of the same, so nobody else should be, and that's something that you really got to deal with. Or it doesn't even have to be about perfume. It could be love. You're not worthy of feeling loved. You know, you need to sit down and deal with that. You need to feel, you need to feel where those are coming from. You know, everybody's worthy of being loved and accepted, and of being treated equal. So just, I don't know, stay away from those narratives that your mind keeps creating, the subconscious thoughts, the stories you keep replaying over your head. You know, separate yourself from those thoughts. It's not easy. Believe me, it's not easy. It's taken me a very long time to get this practice down, and it's worked tremendously for me. My mental health now is, you know, I feel like I've been implanted with a new brain now compared to this time last year, where I was really messy and sloppy and felt really lost. But I feel like I've been given a fresh lease at life, and my whole mental thinking pattern has changed on 180 degrees. I feel much happier. I feel healthier. I like the situation that I'm in, and it all has to do with just sitting down and really feeling those emotions that bubble up when I'm all alone, and kind of redirecting them in healthy places. But that's just going to be my talk for today. A lot of people enjoyed those, got those comments, so thank you so much. If you're one of those that do enjoy that. But here is my scent of the day, and I really wanted to have this on my top summer list, but it's okay. I mean, you all know how much I love this, and this is a great take on mint and geranium, but it's much more complex than that. In this heat, it's really held up spectacularly, and I've seen some new facets that I wasn't familiar with. The rosewood really came out in the dry down. It was held up by some musks, which is okay. They weren't boring musks. They weren't, you know, the most interesting things either, but there was a nice soft sandalwood base to this. But this typically is mint, so very mentholated, cool and refreshing mint on top of a rosy geranium, which adds a lot of herbal character to this. It's a very sparkling, it's incensey, it's creamy, so it is refreshing, contrasted by a warm base. And I get a little bit of almost like a creamy shaving foam vibe there in the heart. It's got quite a bit of spices, cinnamon. The anise really shone today with this heat, so it was just really great. This is perfect for this kind of weather. Even though it does say geranium, like it is pour Monsieur for men, I would love to smell this on a woman. I think it's, you know, I don't like to assign gender, but I really think this could go both ways. Like, I think a woman could be comfortable in this if she doesn't mind spices. But there you go. Let's go back inside. It's absolutely numbing outside. I feel like my skin is on fire, but so I'm going to open this up. I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to discuss tea for two. I'm going to spray it. I'm going to keep it, and I'll see you in a second. All right, I'm back, and I realize I have the air conditioner on, and it's probably going to make a little bit of a buzz, but there's no way I can turn it off. I would just literally melt my hair butter. Went to go put some gel in my hair, and my butter's absolutely melted from the heat. It's you know, the 10 minutes I was just outside, I can already feel like I'm building up a sweat. So, and I realized in my summer list video, my audio was horrible. I had forgot to plug in my mic. I confess I'm not very tech savvy, or it's not even on my mind. It's just like, you know, if I have it, I'll give it a shot, but I don't really get into all the detail and all that stuff, the obsession, the OCD. But here's tea for two. We're gonna open this. I really liked my sample that Karar had left me of tea for two, and enough to actually purchase a bottle. So I do really regret that this isn't an older style bottle. This will be the first bottle I have of the newer packaging, and oh well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna get myself too worked up about this, but there's some ASMR for you. Don't fall asleep. All right, tea for two. I just remember this being spicy and woody. And there you are. New bottle. I mean, it's gray. It's dark. I don't know. I just don't find it. I mean, it's nice, but I find that it doesn't stand out like the older bottles. I've got one bottle here actually holding up my camera. Like, look how nice that is. You can see the color of the liquid. It's very colorful, right? Just really pretty. And this is just so bland and dull. I don't know, like, am I complaining too much? Am I being too picky? I'm just, you know, I'm just sharing my thoughts here, and I find this really boring. But let's give it a go. You know what this reminds me of is the bottle reminds me of YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme, the color. I actually think that bottle is nicer than this one. All right, let's do this. Make it rain. So it's very smoky and dry, almost salty. I get spices right away. It almost smells ashy. Chai, yeah, it feels like there's some texture in there. Peppery, woody, ashy, almost slightly animalic. Like, I can feel there's a lot of shifting and movement in there right away. It doesn't, I don't get a sense of flatness. I feel like there's a lot of movement in the air. It's definitely still got that same vibration as what I remember. Obviously, I can't do a side by or can't recall exactly, but I'm getting this cinnamon now, yeah. You know, I can't say this has been butchered, even though I've seen that comment next to this formulation that it's a shell of its former self. You know, it's a really huge pet peeve of mine, but it still smells really good. It smells exactly like I remember it. Spicy, smoky, dry, clove. There's got to be a clove in here. I remember smelling clove. I don't remember it being animalic though. But I do like this a lot. Probably not for this weather. It's just way too sticky. This could be cloying actually. Yeah, It definitely has that. I get a chai latte, like a spicy chai latte. And another thing that reminds me of spicy chai latte is Noir Peace from Frederic Mall. I definitely like, especially deep in the dry down. Noir Peace opens with a lot of orange and rose, and man, it just keeps changing and developing. It's really complex. So on first blast, nowhere would you think, okay, this is going to come out and end up smelling like a chai latte, because it doesn't head in that direction at all. But by the time it dries down, to me, it's a complete, Christmas time chai latte. Very spicy, creamy, warm sandalwood. But it's got like nutmeg and clove, cinnamon, ginger, and I get a lot of that here. Very chai like a dark smoky tea. A lot of spices, incense. I gotta be honest, no regrets with this modern tea for two. Besides the packaging, but the scent itself, it smells very good to me. I can't say that it's been hacked or butchered, or all of those extras. But anyway, let me know what you think of tea for two, or any L'Artisans for that matter. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Love reading your comments. Hit a like, and we'll see you again soon. I promise not to take so long like my last upload, but thanks for watching.